thinking of a master plan. This ain't nothing but sweat inside my hands. So I dig into my pocket, all my money spent. So I get deeper, but still coming up for Lent.
It's Greg with Reality REI. Tip of the day coming to you from downtown New Orleans in the Garden District. Some beautiful homes through here. And the tip of the day is if you're going to be redoing a house, it's got a basement. And that basement is getting water in it. Based on the amount of water is what you're gonna what I end up doing. Let me just tell you what I do. If it's a basement at all and I'm looking at concrete block, I'm gonna go ahead and put in the dry lock the walls. Just count on dry locking the walls. It does cost a lot of extra money, probably an extra maybe I'd say $400 to $500 for a typical size basement in the DC area because the paint is so expensive. But if you are getting water in at all, like I'd ask the previous owner if you can, or if you're seeing evidence like tile coming up, asbestos tile coming up, if you're seeing some signs like on the side where the paint is peeling significantly, like bubbling significantly. What else? If you're seeing some big cracks or just some stains, like lots of white stains are usually some means that some kind of water's coming in. Then I go with the basement waterproofing system. They cost about, I would say, an average of $5,000 a house, depending on the house. If you're talking about a big 2,400 square footprint, it might be as much as $8,000. 1,200 square feet, it might be about $3,500. And this is in 2012, is this year. That's just something to factor in. Also considering the time factor involved for doing that, because it's going to add probably an extra week or so for if you're going to be finishing off a basement. But I always count on putting in a basement waterproofing system whenever you finish off a basement. A lot of times what I'll do is if especially homes in Arlington or smaller houses, I'll go ahead and just dry lock the walls and just paint the floors or do something with the floors. I won't put in carpeting. I won't finish off the space. And the reason I don't finish off the space is because if something were to happen to it, I don't want the damage to be there. But it gives the owners the idea, or the new owners, your potential buyers, that hey, we can come in and finish off the space. It's clean enough for them to not be looking at a scary basement, but it's good enough for them to imagine them finishing it off themselves. So it's Greg with Reality REI. Tip of the day, giving you some basement tips down here in New Orleans. I'm going to enjoy the view of some of the beautiful homes down here. Take care.
Hit the studio, cause I'm paid in full.
Akim, check this out. Yo, you go to your girl's house and I go to mine, cause my girl is definitely mad cause it took us too long to do this album.